Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we finna go ahead and get into this match prison time to the person. You feel me? But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's check it out.
You do.
I got charged with possession of MDMA with intent to distribute.
So you were like partying and then just selling it on the side?
Oh no, it was a full-time
Damn.
dealer.
MDMA.
You didn't have to say all that. Damn.
MDMA. Is that Molly?
You're good now though, right? Because this is on camera.
Hello,
What's your name?
I'm Eddie Purpose.
My name is Raymond.
Have you ever done any prison time?
I have been to prison. One sentence a year and a day.
At 16 years
Method.
old, I actually left school to go commit a robbery and ended up serving 12 and a half years for that
Ecstasy.
crime.
My dad was in prison all of my teenage years and got out when I was an adult.
What did he go in for?
Non-violent drug charges.
What did you go to prison for?
Some family bullshit. Somebody was messing with my sister and, you know, I handled my business and got locked up.
If you knew me in middle school, you might have hear me say that like my dad was dead, because that's what I told people at first, because I was ashamed.
I got out when I was 31, and I had a desire while I was in there to start my own organization to focus on young people and help try to prevent individuals from taking the same path that I took by just, you know, having a mentor there, having somebody who cares, and provide them with various services.
Well spoken.
Today,
He's been in
you're
prison
gonna guess
for a long time.
how long people have been in prison.
He was in them books
Okay.
when he was in prison
Ready.
for sure.
All right, you nervous at all?
No, not even a little bit.
Looking at that list, you'll assign a number of years they did in prison.
2523. Whew. That's some time, bro.
Even just the like comparatively lower 7 years that my dad was in caused such a physical toll on every aspect of him.
Have everybody come on out.
It's good.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, Madam Eddie, man?
Myron, come on forward.
What's up, Myra?
Nice to meet you.
How many prisons have you been to?
4.
What types of programming or positive things did you do to help yourself become better?
I did every single class that they offered in the facility, and I did every single workout class. Actually, I taught every single workout class after that.
Oh, Myron did some time now. Yeah.
What do you do for a living right now?
I work for myself. I have a few companies, one that make the most money, enjoy the most. I'm an artist.
Were you able to do art while you were incarcerated?
I was. Actually, I started painting in prison. Really, that's where my
I
art
damn near
career
wanna say he
started.
got-
Because if you were locked up for 20, 30 year life or whatever, and you ain't seen your kids,
And you can-
and you
somebody can
got
draw it,
pictures,
yeah,
right, and I put
yeah.
you in there with your kids or with your mama that passed away or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
People drawing
He
stuff for you in there is
did,
tight.
he did
Yeah.
double
You want that.
digits.
When you re-enter society, what was one of your biggest challenges and why?
being around people.
How long did it take you to adjust?
I feel like I'm still adjusting. People act like out on the street like they're all civilized and there's people in prison all, you know, monsters and shit. People out got no respect for boundaries. It just, I mean, you know, it's crazy. Is it hard to come up with a number?
Yeah, it's hard to come up with a number. I think it's more than 7 months. For sure.
I would say 13 years.
I'm gonna say 13.
And why 13?
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I was gonna say, because he didn't even ask that many questions.
I'm just guessing.
Thank you,
Hell
Myron.
no.
5 years.
You've been to four
yeah, you
prisons
can-
in
yep,
5
next.
years. I wonder why you move around so much. You feel me? I think they said that this dude right here with this plaid shirt, he only did a year. Either him, damn, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to say it was the brothers, but this nigga right here with this gray skull cap on, you did some time. And I hate to say it, bro, but these 4 guys in the middle, including this one that's walking right here with the pink shoes on, they look so young too. So knowing that this guy in a flower shirt did 1 year, this Asian dude right here, he looked kind of young too. So I don't want to say he did too much time, bro. I gotta say the 2 people on the ends did the most.
I don't think you did 23, man. I don't think you're old enough. How old are you?
26.
26. So he didn't, unless you got booked when you was 3 or something. But
Are you comfortable telling me what you did to get in? You can say no.
I sold drugs
He did
to a cop.
about 5.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't that cool. It wasn't that cool. It wasn't. No. I am not proud of it.
Were you just going up to people in the club like, hey, you wanna buy some coke?
I had the drug and gang task force of my county storm my house and search the whole place. And luckily I was able to get out and get a lawyer and get it fought and actually have a fair case.
Fair case, but you still sold the drugs
I
to the po-po, so.
got narked on.
What was the first thing you ate when you got out?
Red Robin, pineapple, teriyaki bonsai burger.
How did your body handle that?
It would love it.
I'm just thinking about like how much food messed up my dad when he got out. Every time he tried to eat anything that wasn't like plain chicken breast, it messed him up and it hurt his stomach. And
It's like super processed and really low quality, so you get that real meat and fat in you. It's over.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna count.
What
I ain't
did
gonna count.
re-entry look like
Go out
for
here
you?
on the limb and say Bald Buddy did some time too. So I'm gonna put him. He got double digits too.
It as hard for me as it was for others. Because I kept in contact with a couple of people. I was able to get back to a steady work right away and have a pretty good support system.
The fact that he stayed in contact with multiple people.
Just passing through.
I think I could tell, yeah.
Just passing through.
Yeah. My man did 7 months.
I'm gonna give him the 2 years.
Nah, 2
You're
years
young,
is more
the way
likely.
you responded to food, I would go 2.
All right. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That looks like a prison. Is that a prison tattoo?
That's actually not.
It's not. What? Do you have any prison tattoo?
I do.
Are you comfortable telling me what you did to go in?
Robbery, Resberg, possession, theft.
Ray, can you try and speak up for me?
Robbery. Yeah.
Resberg, theft,
Robbery
assault.
charge is the thing that makes me like, oh, he could have did the 20. Because you get a lot of time for robbery. So if he didn't do the 23, he did, what was the next one? 13, I think? He did at least 15.
Possession.
Slay.
It's at least 15, 13.
Oh, wow.
Did you have a drug problem back then or something?
I did.
You did, yeah. You doing good now though?
I'm doing good now.
Yeah. Did your family hold you down?
I didn't really have them to hold me down, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
My mom would send me $10 here and there, you know?
Were you in a relationship?
Yeah, I was like,
But they didn't.
no.
Probably were gone for a while. If they didn't want to wait, maybe.
I was a dirtbag.
Okay. He's a dirtbag, but still, like 7 months, you might hold a dirtbag down. I don't know, man.
How many prisons have
Yeah,
you been to?
yeah. He did some time.
What is that an indication of?
If you've been to multiple prisons, for me, 9 times out of 10, you've done multiple years. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
go
but
with
he
5.
didn't ask about the
It was a
robbery
violent
question. See, the girl in the wheelchair is the only one who's asking about what they did. In Georgia, robbery's like 20 years. 10 to 20. You feel what I'm saying? No, actually, I ain't gonna cap. I done seen some people get 5 off a robbery, but it's like more than likely you getting some high time, bro.
The girl left you because you was a dirtbag or whoever it was. So I'm gonna say 13.
I'm thinking 10 years seems reasonable given the information I've been given.
All right. I'll take it. 10 years.
Nice meeting you.
Now I think this might be the big numbers, or else I got the big numbers wrong already. So we gonna see.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong.
What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. We obviously know each other. I forgot
Let's say that part. Like we were in the cell together.
We was literally in the cell together.
This is when he used to think he was the R&B artist. You still think you're not?
Was in jail together. That's a different type of struggle. I ain't gonna cap. He didn't look as old back there as he do up here. He did 23. No, or 17. What is the years?
I still be singing. Come on, man.
What did you do to go inside if you're comfortable telling me?
Could I just say it involved a gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Was it a violent crime?
Violent and drug related.
And violent and drug related.
When I went into prison, I was a gang member. I was violent. I was young, and I made
Yeah, he old as shit. He got
impulsive
23.
and poor decisions. Today, I'm an adult. I'm a father first and foremost.
Come on, yeah.
As of Monday.
Congratulations.
What is something you do for fun?
Snowboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I love snowboarding.
Yeah.
They fucked up for that. They laughing at her.
What was the
Talking
food
about
like?
she like the snowboard
food?
because she in wheelchair. Y'all fucked up, twin. He did 23 though.
Awful.
So I'm gonna
What did
say
he do
he
when you
did
first got out?
23.
When I first got out, my
The first dude at the end, I'm gonna say he did 15, he did 17. I think that's what it is.
They tried to take me to a chain restaurant, but I disagreed to. I wanted to eat some home cooked food, so he cooked me some good Laos food at home.
How was it, like, on your body?
It was terrible on my body, but amazing on my lips.
Okay, sorry, not that it was terrible on your body, but I'm just glad that what I read wasn't incorrect.
What was one of the biggest lessons that you learned?
Coming to terms with racism in America. I went inside of prison, I just thought that it was my family's failing, my community's failing, and my individual failing. Prison taught me to look beyond that. Gave me an understanding that it's just not about my individual choices, it's about systems that are in place.
So I think I got a number. I'm going because your age.
Oh man, he age discriminated.
Your family. I'm almost there too. I'm almost 40, so I get it. It's all good. But, you know, I think maybe when you were in your 20s, you got in some trouble. So I think it's 23 years.
We can get silly. I'll go 23.
I know that this guy, you know, has really turned his life around in a huge positive way. Yeah. That being said, he did 23 years.
Damn, nigga, bro. Just think about this right now, bro. If you, wherever you at, if you turn off your phone, except for certain times, if you don't have no computer, you got one window pretty much that you can look out of. Sometimes you don't have no window. You can only go outside for 1 hour of the day for the rest of your life, or not rest of your life, for the next 23 years, bro. I couldn't do it.
Love you too, bro.
I'll talk to you afterwards.
Absolutely.
All right.
Howdy.
Howdy. Do you get in a lot of trouble?
Yeah, well, not anymore.
And not anymore?
Not anymore.
What crime did you commit that sent you to prison?
Sold some drugs.
What was the first prison they sent you to?
Well, I went to county jail and then I did some time at federal.
Feds. Big old drugs. They sent you to feds, yeah.
Do you think that you were given a good deal?
Yes and no. So based on the amount of drugs I got caught with, I did way too much time. But based on what they could have charged me with, I did all right.
Was the judge kind to you?
I guess. The prosecutors were not kind to me.
The prosecutors are not kind. They're never kind. But the judge, depending on your race and stuff, can want to be lenient, or they can be like, you're a piece of shit and talk to you very badly.
Do you think that you've been given the
except for one? They've all been dicks, like, and I don't even, bro, I remember I got caught, driving on suspended license, right? Some little shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a misdemeanor traffic infraction, like, that ain't nothing, you feel what I'm saying? The judge was acting like, just like, talking greasy, and of course, in Georgia, 9 times out of 10, there are some cool cops, you know what I'm saying, they'll let you go with just the citation, it's gonna be a must appear, but 9 times out of 10, bro, you're supposed to go to jail if you get caught driving without a license. I went to jail, paid my bond. It was like $1,600. Got out. You feel what I'm saying? And so the judge was kind of mad. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. That the offer that they gave me with the community service and this, that, and the third. And I already paid my fine. So he couldn't sentence me to probation or anything like that. Well, I mean, he could have, but it would have went against the state's recommendation. And it was just dickhead activity, like, bro, all right, nigga, I paid and shit, nigga, I just need you to come up here and tell me I'm good so I can go.
Amount of opportunities now that you're out to be more than prison?
Yes and no. I mean, I did find it kind of hard to find a job for a little bit, even a lot of ones that I was very qualified for. The only reason I actually got the job I have is because they didn't fully do a background check.
Did you remain in contact with multiple family or friends while you were incarcerated?
Not as many as I thought. Mainly just my parents.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Well, usually the more time you do, the more people fall off. And so I would have put 5 for Matt.
I think you did 7 months.
All right.
What was your first question to him? Do you get in a lot of trouble?
It's just, he doesn't look like he gets in a lot of trouble, man. I mean,
one of these niggas did 7 months. It gotta be big, bruh. So he's the 23. He's the 17. Bald dude is next. He's third in line. Then I'm gonna say redhead, the other redhead right here with the plaid, not plaid, the rose on the shirt, and this bro right here did 7 months. Damn, that's
Come
surprising.
on, man.
I guess I'm prejudiced.
No offense, I'm not like.
I thought this nigga did 7. I thought
What
this
do I
nigga
have
did
left?
20 years. or
You
something.
have 10.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Marv.
What is something you like to do for fun?
Snowboard.
There's only one more, but I did do some time with Marv. I thought it was 8, but how old was you when you went in?
21.
What kind of crime did you commit?
Violent.
Fuck this 7
crime.
months.
Did you have like weapon enhancements, anything like that?
Yes.
What is a weapon enhancement?
It just means like you committed a crime, you have a weapon, it's like an enhancement. There's gang enhancements, weapon enhancements. I don't know if it doubles the time
They add
or
on an extra 5 years.
5 years, yes.
Yeah, I got friends in there right now that have like got sentenced to robbery for like 12 years, but got over like 60 years of gun enhancement.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not fair.
It's my last number, so I'll give you 5.
I'm gonna say 10.
It was a violent crime. He got a weapon enhancement. So, yeah, I think that would double his time. So 10 years.
It's up in the air with Ray and Matt. I feel like they could be split.
Okay. You want to flip them?
And you guys know the answers too. Okay, let me go Ray with 5 and Matt with 2.
All right. So show of hands. Who did Raymond guess correctly?
Okay. I knew it. I knew this one.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm no expert.
Take a look. Take a look.
Oh, I guess I'm all right? Come on, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing, but.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Myron, please step back out.
Do you think the number you got was fair for what you did?
Absolutely not. But I would never take my prison
What did they say
experience
he
back.
did?
You know, just all those
Yeah.
qualities that I gained and the person that I am today, I wouldn't be that person if it wasn't for that.
What was the biggest lesson you learned?
It's imperative to surround yourself with people that will hold you accountable and people that you can sharpen yourself with. You know, I got my degree. I did my art. I worked out every day,
Nah, that's
like
nigga-
4
this-
hours
these-
a day.
these
You know
guys
what I mean?
are
Like I
sharp,
learned how
though.
powerful of a person I am as a person, but I also learned how powerful we are as a people, period, together.
Appreciate you, my man.
Thank you, Myron.
Absolutely.
I guessed 2 years for you. How wrong was I?
He got 7
Okay.
months
You were
dealing
7 months?
drugs to the cops. Now, what he did say though that we must remember is that he said he ended up getting away with whatever it was that he had when they came to raid him. So they only had the drug deal.
Okay.
You did 7 months in the joint, got out.
Changed person. Changed person.
What does change look like?
Clean and mentally
He just
strong.
said that shit because he thought it sounded good.
What are you doing now?
I work 2 different jobs, one job in construction, and I work at a really nice restaurant.
I said 2 years, 7 months. And you think that's because what? It's like your first time. You are
It
white?
was my first offense, yes, but I also was proactive before and did like treatment.
So you followed all the steps. they took.
Yeah, basically.
Have you been in trouble after that?
Nope.
Hey, go get me
Scotch free.
some.
Stay free. That's what's up, man.
I did not guess you correctly.
5 years of
Honestly,
robbery.
I'm surprised that you guys all guessed high because I always get like, you've been to prison? Like,
What is it about you that surprises people?
I basically spent my entire time out in college and then I became an engineer. My mom definitely held it down like right in the beginning, you know? I went in with a real bad attitude and just got really involved in politics and like made my time worse.
What does that mean? You got really involved in politics?
Prison politics. Yeah, prison politics.
Yeah.
Prison politics, social structures. I went in and I got out and I went right back and I was like, I'm probably gonna be in here for a minute, you know, that's what I'm doing. So I just like, was like, how do I get in one of these gangs? Like, what are you trying to do, you know?
Who were you before you went in and who are you today?
When I went in, I was a taker and now I consider myself someone that like puts back.
How do you put back?
I also work with a bunch of nonprofits in the reform space, and then I participate in 12-step programs. I had a drug problem, you know, and like so I do a lot of service with that.
Good, man. Congratulations to you.
Hello. Did I guess you
23
correctly?
years.
you
God.
did.
Yeah, it happened when you were young?
Yeah.
Damn!
I was 15.
At 15?
Yeah.
Straight to the
I was
pen.
on the main line at 16 years old.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? They didn't even give you juvenile life or nothing. You didn't. Damn.
What were some other positive programs that you connected yourself to while you was in prison?
He got
In
out
regards
when
to
he
the
was
programs that were
38.
available, but mostly was the higher education programs, right? Like a lot of the men behind me got our degrees or pursued higher education. That's what they always had in place there. But I think if these young people would have had those resources to get a higher education out here, then they wouldn't have to get
Which is
educated.
a fact, bro.
while
That's one of the
incarcerated.
craziest
What are you
things
doing
that
now?
we can literally sit right here and say or overlook every day. You can go get free education in prison, but you can't get it while you free. And then you get it while you in prison, and now that you got a felony on your record or a violent felony, whatever you got, they gonna hold it against you. So it's like, bro,
Get my income from doing work through Rooted Community. We support folks coming home from incarceration with housing, employment. I was formerly the president of API CAG. I was hoping you asked about this more than anything.
I read apricot and didn't read it a second time. Oh my goodness. I misread it.
API CAG is Asian Pacific Islander Cultural Awareness Group. They're led by incarcerated men inside. We're an advocacy group. I've been released now for 6 years, and I'm continuing to support the work and do the work on their behalf. When they first bring us into prison, they classify you. They ask you what's your race and ethnicity. You know, a lot of people had to mark API. Fast forward in a racist prison system, everybody that marked themselves as API, DOC considered them a gang.
Yep.
No matter what, like, oh, you're a gang. Well, you told me to mark API. That was the only category you gave me. We, as people that wanted to do positive stuff in the community,
Changed it.
wanted to change, the way people looked at us and perceived us, and less of the impact when we go home, and try to fix the harms we cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the one thing we didn't name in this, and he didn't name, is that a lot of the men that's obviously white in here had the lesser of the time. And the impacts was probably different on them than the impacts on us.
So then that raises my question. What is the solution then?
Think about restorative practices, so resource under-resourced communities. Give people what they need.
but
That's
the,
good.
but the
That's
thing
good.
when
Appreciate
I
you, man.
heard
Yep.
this,
2 years.
that the government or whoever runs the prison makes $35,000 off of you per year when you're in prison, and they're sending people to prisons by the truckload, and the prisons is overfilled, and they're only building more. It makes you think, bro. We can put you in a situation where you do something terrible or you do something bad to somebody, give you an extraneous amount of time because the guidelines are anywhere from 5 to 10 years. 1 to 99 years. There are charges that go from 1 year to 99 years. You can't tell me that ain't set up for people to have the freedom to say, you know what? I don't like this guy. We're gonna give him 50. Oh, this guy, I don't have a problem with you as much. We'll give him 5. It's tricky. That's why you gotta stay out of there. You gotta stay out of them folks' way, man.
Right? I said
right.
7 months. See,
I wish I did 7 months.
I misjudged. So what did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
Or what did I get charged with?
What? Yeah.
I got charged with possession of MDMA with intent to distribute.
So you were like partying and then just selling it on the side, kicking it?
Oh no, I was a full-time drug dealer.
You didn't have to say all that. Damn. You're good now though, right? Because this is on camera, right?
What did you do to keep yourself sane?
Just having a lot of free time to read and like sort of figure out myself and just kind of meditate. I've learned a lot of things about myself with the amount of time that I did.
Did you have a favorite book or any that stuck out?
A book called Shantaram.
What's it about?
It's about this Australian guy who escapes from a really bad prison in Australia, and then he goes and
They
lives
let you have that?
and then he goes and lives in India, and then becomes like an Indian gangster.
Couldn't
It's
escape
really
the
good.
life.
What do you think about the judicial system?
Super inconsistent. Like he was talking about how the white dudes got lesser time. That's a fact. If I was a person of color, man, I would have been screwed.
Yeah.
No,
absolutely.
but what's crazy is
Thank
that
you, man.
bro, people sell bro, what? People do way less and get way more, bro. Robberies, especially armed robberies, are like I think armed robbery is one of the 7 deadly sins in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, bro. They're giving young people like me, bro. I know 2 people who went down on the same charge, bro. They gave them both a dub at 18. A dub. Actually, I think one of them was 17. One of them was 17. One was 17, one was 18. They both got a dub. That's the max. That ain't, they could have gave him 15, could have gave him 10. They maxed him out as a kid, bro. Well, I ain't want to call him a kid. At 18, you know what you're doing.
Experience.
That shit was ass.
Yeah.
It was trash. It was an opportunity to really see how corrupt the system is. I mean, it's just a continuation of slavery making money off black and brown people. It's really hard not to draw a direct correlation between people that used to be employed to catch slaves to people that are now police that are employed to lock up black and brown people.
Right, millions of jobs that people receive based on the backs of those who are incarcerated, absolutely.
For the last 5 years, I've been working in organizations specifically helping mentor young black youth, give good positive role model examples, and really change the narrative,
I'm not
change
gonna cap.
some
I'm
ideas
gonna
and
sit right here and call a spade, bro. Majority of people who are behind bars are not locked up for quote unquote no reason. There are laws put in place, and yes, there are systems too, but there are laws put in place. Nigga, you know you can't be out here robbing folks, bro. You know you can't be out here killing people, shooting folks, bro. Even though that's the world we live in, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Somebody pull up on you, do them. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, going to their side of town to do them, then you know what I'm saying, that's where it get tricky at. Like, my nigga, you knew what come with this shit. And so it's like, you can't really have no sympathy for it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You gotta lay that shit down. But I don't know, bro. I just feel both. I just feel rocky about that shit, bro. I don't know, bro. It's definitely a system in place. And you know what I'm saying? You will get more time. But I feel like that should push us more so away from doing crimes and being caught up with the wrong people than, you know what I'm saying, just like lollygagging and shit.
One of the students asked me the question, were you terribly harmed or in trauma before you went in prison? And for me, no, I was just black. First time I went to jail, I went to prison.
Damn.
I graduated high school, never joined no gang, I don't have no fucking tattoos, got plenty of family support. I was just black.
But they didn't tell us what he did though. You feel me? He said I was just black and got 10 years. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna try to look around and see what he did. I don't know if he said it. But with that being said, man, my folks always told me, if you don't got, if you can't do what you supposed to do in this, that, and the third, bro, they got a place that they'll put you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box. Tell me how you felt about this video. With that being said, it's your boy Key checking in, checking out, man. We gone.